Greetings, everyone. It's time for my game of the year of 2013.
The Last of Us
Pikmin
Part
3?
1.
No.
Feels.
Shin Megami Tensei 4?
No.
Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies?
You wish.
This doesn't look like Link Between Worlds to me.
Link Between Worlds is a close second.
No, it's first to me. It'll always be in my heart.
And by the time this comes out, the PS4 version should be out.
Yeah, to no difference.
Topical.
I'm still not convinced by it.
Well, in case you missed it the first time.
Yeah, you missed it the first time, last year.
Well,
It's not like you could find a used
but
copy for
Ted,
12
that
bucks
was-
in any GameStop on the planet.
Ted, that was so long ago.
Also, happy birthday, Joel. Have a wristwatch.
It's a dad present.
It's a dad present. I wouldn't want a wristwatch if I had a daughter, but...
Oh, okay,
Wristwatch or
what's a Father Lewis sort of present?
video
Funny
games.
tie?
Video games. Or a
8-bit
funny
tie.
tie with a video game character on it. But
What about those 8-bit ties?
that could work, yes.
And
They don't use it frequently enough that you'll notice it if you're not looking for it. Also, hello, explosion.
No,
That
don't
awkward
look at
moment.
them! Don't look! Oh, you're not
that
a cool
awkward moment when
guy.
you realize the image in your television screen may be closer than it appears.
For a second, I thought you were going to use a Stairmaster. Daddy said use Stairmaster when you're stressed out. It's not working!
There's no use command.
And if you take too long in a particular area, you get a, was it L3?
Yeah.
Prompt that gives you, focuses your
points.
view on a certain object.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, dumbass, over here.
Oh, well, it's helpful at least.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to commend this game for being one of the 5 games on the planet that accurately portrays gun safety, because we're going to see Joel fumbling with a gun case for like 3 minutes here, trying to get his gun out.
Yeah, it's not set up, which is what you're supposed to do. But
Yeah, I know. Kind of inconvenient when the zombie apocalypse hits.
Nobody told Joel this is a video game.
This is one of those games where resource management is a huge thing.
depending on
More
the difficulty, but
Yeah, more so than actual horror games that come out recently. You're going to be watching your inventory a lot.
in your fucking face, Resident Evil.
Well, not to say this game lacks its action elements, because whenever there's a human opponent, they've got guns, and probably better guns and a lot more ammo than you.
Yet you can't just pick them up and take them for yourself.
Yeah.
No, that.
It's almost like every gun has its own type of ammo.
Every gun
Weird.
has ID tag, and you don't have the nanomachines to. Wait a minute.
I was about to say that, yes.
Well,
But,
Ted, nothing's stopping you once you've killed the guy to just take their AK-47 with all their rounds.
I'm going to make a confession. When we get out of the car here, I actually died in the next area the first time I played.
I died once here too.
It's like
What area specifically? What was it?
When you're running.
Why is it that during these zombie apocalypses, some dumbass always parks a trailer or a tractor trailer across the road like a freaking roadblock?
It's a guild.
Do you know what's the best thing to do? Lock the doors and stay inside.
Wait for the
Oh.
army to take care of it. Because
Well, I
they're
don't think
good
we-
at that sort of shit.
I don't think our group here had that option because their doors were made of glass. Stupid country houses. You know?
I knew I shouldn't have gotten that one floor patio.
It's nice to see that they at least tried in that aspect, so.
For the love of God. That happened to
Okay,
me too.
we're done here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Alright, this
You
isn't
know, we have the
realistic at
dagger
all.
of time with us.
Daddy, what about Uncle Tommy?
There is no Uncle Tommy.
I'm not Tommy.
Oh, God damn it. The cordyceps. What have they done?
Dude! Come on! It took me like 10 years to repress that shit. Really? Really? Gonna have nightmares for a fucking week. A hard-boiled detective with a 1950s fedora and a revolver, badass. If you use an automatic, you're just a chump.
With so low confidence. By the way, Sarah's dead.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah, the feels. They actually made you like this girl for like within like the first 5 seconds of the game. Or
And
at
that
least
was
they
the
made
first
me
red
like her.
flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna die.
She wasn't the girl. She wasn't the girl on the cover.
Yeah.
Heavy. Let's see. Likeable, happy family. Oh, I see heavy rain syndrome coming in here.
And phones have to have lines.
I don't understand. My phone doesn't have any lines on it. It's
Oh yeah, but it
Ted,
transmits.
you're gonna be
tower.
the first to go.
It transmits to a tower that does have a line, and then that signal goes along that line to another tower that transmits it to the other phones. Magical.
okay, magic. That you see, you just need to say words like that, and then it'll make sense.
Oh my god.
Welcome back to The Last of Us. It's summer.
Oh. Now I don't know.
America.
Because a lot of,
Yeah,
the unlock conditions are pay this amount of virtual money, as in stuff you get for achievements and stuff, and beat the game on this difficulty.
Yeah, and it's not like anything fancy. It's just Joel has a red plaid shirt, or Ellie wears a Naughty Dog shirt.
Is
Or
there
there's
anything
Daxter
funny?
backpack.
No,
there's
not-
a Daxter backpack, I think.
Yeah.
If I remember the list.
Yeah, it's not terribly interesting, so I don't know
So-
why they bothered.
Joel doesn't get a mafia uniform, and Ellie doesn't get a knight in shining armor, sort of thing.
There's no cod of war.
No. I would appreciate knight armor for Ellie.
Actually, that's one of the best things about this game. Your AIs are perfectly capable of taking care of themselves.
I got Last of Us day one, along with a copy from my father. He played it. We played it alongside with each other. Actually, I beat the game before he did because he, father. Has
Why do you guys
Sandy.
need 2 copies of the same game? Can't
So
you
you can
just
both
share?
play it at the
I
same
have
time.
a because I have a PS3. He has a PS3.
Why do you
Yeah,
both
so
need a
you-
PS3? Why can't you just share?
So that you can both play it at the same time in different rooms, Or so that you can both play online together, because a lot of games, infuriatingly enough, don't have local multiplayer anymore.
Well, that's dumb.
That is dumb, yeah, I know.
Joel, other way.
This is the most conspicuously hidden secret passageway ever.
They didn't even cover the whole hole.
I know.
And why do they even bother keeping the TV there? You can't watch it. They could clean up. Just because it's the apocalypse doesn't mean that you can't still use a broom. I mean, come on, people. Seriously.
I'm pretty sure this area is largely uninhabited in the first place, though.
They're smugglers, not maids.
Yeah.
I like Tess. She's a fun character. Naturally, much like Attack on Titan, any character that you like in this game is probably going to die at some point.
That was the only problem I had with Tess in the beginning, because I couldn't get a read on her at first. I was like, are these two more than, smuggler buddies? Or there's some sort of intimacy here? I wasn't getting any of that. But then the moment I realized I wasn't getting any of that, it's like, shit.
Well,
And then we
no,
just kept
I
playing
always
the game.
I always got that there's a hint of it, but more so that Joel's just not interested.
I'm just
Oh,
too
hold
busy
2
looking at
bullets.
that vending machine. Thirsty.
RC? Oh, shit.
I wonder if there's Nuka-Cola inside.
It's a nuke.
We don't have enough bottle caps.
Nuka-Cola is good. It heals you and you get a free bottle cap.
Oh, nice.
A bottle cap is like $1 in the Fallout universe, don't you know?
How much did the Nuka-Colas cost?
Nothing. You
$1.50.
break them out of old vending machines and drink them. One thing I liked about the artifacts is that each of them does, including the letters that you read in the files, each of them has their own distinct model, and the models actually have everything written on them. So you can switch to a reading mode and just read the text. But where's the fun in that? Just look at just read the letter, read it off the paper. Much more
Yeah, I'd rather read the text.
atmospheric.
Easier to read.
Well,
Have
it's
you
easy
seen
enough to
people's
read as it is.
handwriting? I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus.
What if it's chicken scratch? God, I want to know how the hell Joel translated it. It wasn't immediately clear to me that opponents couldn't see your partners. Well, they didn't respond to partners.
Well, I thankfully
Yeah.
played Bioshock Infinite before, and they just basically said, "Don't worry about your partner; she can take care of herself."
Yeah, in Resident Evil 5, the AI partner was a pain in the ass on all fronts, so when they changed that in 6, I was so glad.
You guys are doing it wrong. You just give Sheva a sniper rifle and let her go to town.
Oh yeah, that's what I eventually did.
No, you have to. She has too many eggs in her pocket. She can't fit it.
Well, then shoot the eggs then. Use the eggs as ammo.
Rotten eggs do damage.
Sorry, man.
Take a look at those dogs, folks.
Sold out in less than an hour. Try me next week.
It's like I think it's like one of the only times we see dogs in this game.
I love dogs.
You touch it, you buy it.
This area's got
Then,
a lot
and
of
then Joel
stuff
just
to
touches
see.
him.
That's racist.
I kind of wish Joel was the type of person that would display some phony machismo when Tess is around him. Like he overcompensates for trying to be badass.
Nah, he just sort of exists, man. It's like, he survived the apocalypse, but he lost his daughter. What's he here for? Oh, he's alive, he might as well keep living. That's about it.
And this guy is our protagonist.
You happen to live in one of the places that was suitably uninfected for a gated community.
Or you could be
Yeah.
that absolutely perfect neighborhood in World of Worlds that somehow didn't get affected at all by the aliens.
Which
Yeah,
version?
how's Antarctica doing in a time like this?
Oh no, they're dealing with the thing, and
Well, I think it would be too cold for fungus monsters to really live.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Like, how are the people in Antarctica doing?
you mean the few scientific bases?
Yes. Have they begun to procreate and establish an Antarctica base?
Yeah.
It's really cold.
Uh,
Okay, now you.
I'll say this, as much as I like the stealth and the gunplay in this game, I could do with some better fist fighting. They let you get stealth insta-kills if you use them. They're expendable, though. They're the only way that you can insta-kill a clicker.
Whoa, Joel
or
had quite the nosebleed.
And
They also unlock secret doors that basically reward you with a lot of stuff.
well, if you're on an easier mode, you've got more ammo, so you can just shoot.
Yeah.
But in
By the
the
way,
harder modes,
By the way, that's a silent takedown. Silent.
I'm betting.
if you're caught,
No,
in
but
a
you could be
silent-
doing that right next to somebody else and they won't hear it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've got the sound on mute, so I didn't really hear it. Is there like a big pump?
No, it's more like you can hear the guy openly,
Like
gargle. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's silent.
Bricks and bottles. There is always going to be another brick or another bottle. No matter
I like
where you are.
bricks better than bottles.
Yeah, bricks are definitely they have more punch than bottles, and they do the same thing basically. But basically, bricks are your best friend. But as
Did you
can
say
tell,
that they're the building blocks of melee combat?
Shut the hell up!
No,
Yeah,
Ed.
actually,
3 parts in.
you are
3 parts.
definitely better off. You are definitely better off fighting with a brick than with your fists.
You can't.
provided
Yeah,
you get up
you can't
Wait,
use a
did
brick
he just
to
put a brick in his back pocket?
Yes.
I think
Just
Hammer's
put a
big.
brick in his
actually.
back pocket. The hell? Yeah,
In
that's
his
something
back
that you can just stuff down your ass. A brick. Do you guys have you guys read DM of the Rings?
Yeah.
Okay, well, one of my favorite comics from that is the one where they're leaving one of the towns, and it's like, oh, it's a good thing I grabbed all of the stuff from the armory. Really now? Yeah, well, I have a maximum load of 100 pounds, so I only took 99 pounds of stuff. And where did you put it? You know, in my backpack. Your backpack. Yes. The one that doesn't appear in your character portrait. Uh-huh. The one that doesn't ever impede you when walking through a door. Uh-huh. The one where everything you need is conveniently right on top.
He's running.
That's not a backpack. That's an interdimensional invisible TARDIS.
As far as like D&D and game stuff, though, I'm just like, okay, it's game logic, whatever.
It's game logic, but still, that's just one of my...
It's game logic that gets more jarring the more realistic a game tries to be.
I can hold
Yeah,
99
sure.
more Ultra Balls, but one more berry is just too much.
No hard feelings, right?
None at all.
Oh, you done fucked up now.
My knee benders.
We missed you. You know, I might have done that if you hadn't tried to fucking kill me.
Come on, it won't last.
Yeah, that's a good point. That is a fair point. Why did you try to fucking kill the girl? They're the protagonists.
Yeah,
You had to know they'd survive and come back to get you.
How are you supposed to know they're the protagonists, though?
It's just the fault of being the first boss.
Yeah.
The fireflies.
But other people will learn from Robert's example.
Yeah, here it works for the benefit because basically the voice matches the way they move because it's the same actor.
Yes.
Well, as long as I think that can really only work in a game like this where you have real people and not people who are doing like flips.
Well, I mean,
and shit.
yeah, obviously different for like Metal Gear Solid or Vengeance or something, but
Yeah.
Unless they can jump 50 feet into the air, then.
Well, if they
probably
could
your
do that,
secrets.
then what the hell are they doing voice acting?
Times are hard, man.
I'm sure Quentin Flynn could pull it off.
Yeah, that ultra move he does to Travis at the end of No More Heroes, all him.
What do the Fireflies need 2 washed-up smugglers to do?
I don't know. We'll have to ask the Joss Whedon fan club when we get there. On a
So wait,
serious note, what are the
this
Fireflies?
entire result is because Fireflies was canceled?
Yeah.
What I want to know is why we couldn't have pulled this down ourselves. Why did we have to leave it to the woman with the injured side to jump up and pull the ladder down for us?
Nah, gameplay.
Okay, so hold on. Since I haven't played this yet, I'm going to do a guess before how long she dies. We're on part 4 now. Part
Oh, her?
6. Yeah.
Are we talking
Wrong.
her?
She actually
I'm not
survives
wa-
at the end of the game.
Wait, she does? She
Yeah.
doesn't die?
No, she dies, but only at the end of the game.
Man.
You were totally wrong, Ted.
Damn it.
Now feel it. And play Last of Us.
Yeah.
Maybe later.
Yeah,
Have you used your PS3 once?
Yeah, I played the Tales of Symphonia remake.
A game that
I
you
did-
can play easily on the GameCube.
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather play it with the shinier graphics, honestly.
Hey, how you holding up?
So, yeah.
I'm shot!
It's just
It's something, I think something that's better suited for organic environments, not so much of a warehouse, because, yeah, with the warehouse, you got people here running, you think they'd be a little tidier, just for the sake of keeping a better eye on things. When you have so much shit on the floor, you're just asking for people to use it as a means to avoid detection.
Yeah.
As this guy will find out now.
Teamwork.
We
Whether
can
you're
do
less kids.
anything by working with each other.
This goes to show how far we still have to go when it comes to realistic video game graphics.
George,
Take
the
the
windows are
bait.
shooting bricks again.
Take the bait, asshole.
If you
think
hear
at
a
this point you
if
can
you
jump out
hear
the
a
window.
sound in the bushes, it's a rock being thrown. It's a rock being thrown to distract you. Check immediately behind where the sound came from.
Check in the opposite direction.
Also, we do not have surprise inspections ever. The inspectors in front of you, they're intruders. Get them.
Our signal call for help is a dying giraffe. Roar, roar.
What the hell is that? I don't know. It sounds like a dying giraffe.
Do you think giraffes survived the
I
apocalypse?
totally like bird calls for this game.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Oh, the majestic Joel bird.
How are the Red Sox doing? Damn it, Joel.
Joel, we've been through this.
Well, you know, their season hasn't been doing so well since everybody on the team died. But you know what?
Get
They
out.
can
Oh,
turn it
so that's
around.
this year's excuse.
Use.
That is the most awesome gang tag ever. Just the words "get out." No art, no nothing. Just get out.
Let her go.
Oh, it's a little girl. She's not important at all.
He's only on the
She's on-
cover.
Yeah.
I was looking at the sign behind Marlene.
Oh.
They sell milk for
Ah.
$1.50 and something called an Americano,
I think it's
as
in
an
my
American drink. Well, what's an American drink? Is it milk?
Ah, mango drink.
Dude, milk existed way before America existed. I mean,
No.
seriously.
But
I refuse to. I
There's
refuse
no
to believe
cow like an American cow.
Yeah.
Mango liquid refreshment.
Is this orange juice or orange drink?
Mango.
You'd think that wouldn't be an important distinction, but it actually is an important distinction. Dumpster on wheels. Wheels that will roll conveniently while you're pushing, but it won't budge at all while you're jumping on it.
All-terrain dumpster.
ATD?
Yeah. You can get 3 miles to the gallon, though. It's not really efficient.
Still better than the Hummer.
This tunnel, do you use it to smuggle things? Yeah. Like illegal things? Well, if we were smuggling them, they probably weren't legal.
There's nothing really black and white in this game.
No, you're not supposed to agree with either side.
Yeah, it's very gray throughout the entire game.
Well, no, they're better about that than a lot of other AAA games. Like, they've got, like, green and blue in some points. Like,
No,
there's
you
some-
know what?
Morally gray. Morally confused.
Yeah, what's morally green?
Will.
Cthulhu.
Are you environmentalists? I don't know what the fate is.
5 more minutes, eh? Don't tell Tess I was saying that. She'll
Oh man, I must have hit the snooze button 3,000 times. It's 20 years
I
later.
was sissy.
I think the first time I was ever visually impressed with rain in a video game was Heavy Rain. Before everything else happened.
Heavy Rain did.
Well, look at all those heavies falling from the sky. Pooties.
Not that heavy.
It'd be a lot funnier, though.
I just imagine people all over this Boston gated community just, hoarding video games, like, for when civilization returns. We're gonna sell this shit. We're gonna sell it so hard.
The GameCube probably would survive a post-apocalypse. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's hard. It's hard
All
to fit.
all
Made a
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Yeah, all Nintendo products actually would probably survive this apocalypse.
The Game Boy survived the damn Gulf War.
Yeah. No,
It still
yeah,
works.
the Game Boy.
They have it in the Nintendo
Game Boy
World
Sur-
Store, and you can play
Yeah.
Tetris on it.
Say Charlie Weaver to block.
We are now outside the walls, kind of.
Kind of.
So this is where zombies be?
No, not yet. We're going to have to go through one last long section of humans first. And
They
this is
prefer
about
the
where
term infected.
And then we have to fight Titans.
Sorry.
I think they get enough I think they get enough ration cards just by being in the military.
Wait, did she just stab her? Stab him?
Stab him in the knee, yeah.
Stab in the knee and she apologized for it. I never realized that before.
Well, it's not like most people like stabbing other people in the knees.
Why are you making me stab you?
So that's why Ellie's important. She's resistant.
Oh, so they can learn a cure, and then society could go back to normal and shit, right?
That's the
That's
plan.
the plan.
That's the plan. It's probably not gonna work. Tomb
Yeah,
Raider
what,
reboot's
when we
pretty
do
good.
Tomb Raider 7 years from now?
The reboot, specifically, not
Yeah,
the old
I'm assuming we would start with the reboot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's
'Cause-
newer. It's more relevant.
Because
Also,
I think the older games have aged like cheese.
yeah.
Isn't that a good thing, though? Because
No,
aged cheese...
aged like wine, I think is the better term.
Yeah.
Wine-
aged
no,
cheese is
wine
a thing,
becomes-
isn't it?
No,
It's
wine becomes
specific
wine
cheese.
by aging. Wine becomes wine by aging. It needs to age to be good.
Ted, you are right about aged cheese, but I think there's only a specific brand of cheese. Off the top of
Yeah,
my
it
head.
depends.
So we're talking about
Depends
aged
on what.
craft. Okay.
Yeah,
It
aged
like
processed
Limburger.
cheese.
It aged like Limburger. People will tell you it's good because it's aged, but no, just don't touch it. This is going to be a shootout, no matter what you do.
Or a brick out.
Yeah.
Or a brick out, yeah.
I elect the latter.
Why would you want the ladder to run for office? It's just gonna stand there.
I
Go
think
all, no,
if
go all,
you're-
go all Jackie Chan. Go all Jackie Chan.
Stop
on them and use
taking my words at face value, damn you!
go as Jackie Chan and just use the ladder as a weapon.
Like, it's never happened to me, but is it possible for your partners to get killed in these segments?
No,
No.
partners can never die.
So ignore them if the enemy is choking them to death.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, the ones I only found really reliable was the shotgun, which I'm glad because it's one of my favorite weapons to use in any sort of third-person shooter game. And the flamethrower. I love the flamethrower.
Well, that's because all the infected are weak to fire.
Well, anybody's weak to fire.
It's like I think
There
the
are no
revolver
water
has-
types in real life. Jesus.
Well, no, it's particularly effective against infected
Yeah.
because they'll hear a noise and run into it. They won't distinguish that it's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we've
and
gone
this
as
is the
far
point
as
where
just
Tess starts to show her character.
Remind you what is out there.
Man.
Open that door. There we go.
That's a good thing you didn't inhale those spores.
Well, spores are something fungus only puts out at certain times, I think. So just because there's fungus there doesn't necessarily mean it's putting out spores.
I definitely saw some spores falling near his
Peel's
hands.
here.
No, the spore has.
Grab and peel.
I thought we were... What the hell? I thought we were playing Last of Us.
Were we grabbing pills?
Yeah, we were grabbing pills. Well, they're called supplements in this game, but they're pills.
Yeah, pills is copyright.
That is the most generic description. Supplements improve your survival skills. Okay, how? Oh, but they still have rolly chairs after the apocalypse. Yes. Okay, we got to take like 6 of these and have rolly chair cart. Yeah.
That rolling chair was a trooper, by the way. It stayed up there just long enough for us to get to it. Must have been there for 20 years. It didn't roll down. Nothing shook that much.
Well, they needed to show off their physics engine so that the rolly chair can go down the tilted building. So it just didn't spawn until the room came, until we came to the room.
Alright, Joe's
Hi, clicker.
Wow, the game really wants you to toggle crouch.
Well, it's because I haven't done it yet. So the prompt's not going away.
Do it! There you
Okay, go away.
Sorry for bothering you.
I know how to play the
This
game.
mysterious voice telling Joel to toggle crouch.
No, I don't know what the A button is.
Must be Kokanoe.
Is this our first shiv door?
It's
Yep.
okay. Oh, you do not know the A button? It's okay. Somebody watching from another dimension knows what that is.
5 bullets. Totally worth a shiv.
Well, you also got a bunch of material.
Yeah, which you
And
can
more
use to make
supplements.
another shiv.
Yeah.
It pays for itself.
We also got some. We also got pills.
And a bottle. Empty, though.
Rather have the brick.
You can fill it with rainwater.
Yeah, nobody says you have to use the bottle for combat.
Well, it's not like I can use it for water. Within the limits of the game.
See, it's a piss jar.
This were D&D, you could use it for water.
Yeah, if it were D&D, but this isn't D&D.
Should be D&D. Sorry, I'm lonely. I haven't had a game to play in, like, years.
Well, if you can't use it for water, trap a fairy in it.
Yeah, there's only, like, 6 of these things.
Lois, we need to have a talk.
All right, kid, you're up.
But I want to go first.
Stupid little girls.
What does she got that I don't have? Oh.
I kind of expected a clicker to just pounce on them while they were up there.
I thought that thing was about to help you. It was like, hey, I got you, Joel. Just grab my hand.
Whoa,
Joel, what have you done?
Whoa, whoa.
Luckily, they're very easily distracted. Just throw something else and boom.
Yeah. Think we can lure the clicker out here.
It's a good thing that 20 years of rust hasn't completely destroyed these things.
It sounds like they have like 2 days to go.
It's a good thing that we got here the 2 days earlier, then.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, did we just pick up ramen?
It was just a
more
food.
Like,
It was
yeah,
just
like
food.
just a canister of food. Could be ramen.
It looked like ramen. It looked like ramen.
You know,
Joel
in
has to kill all of these people.
you know in Metal Gear Solid 3, one of the best food items was instant noodles?
Well, Japan did vote that as their #1 invention of the 20th century.
Instant ramen.
Yeah, instant noodles.
There was this whole codec conversation with what's her name who does the movie talks and the save games. What's her name again?
Paramedic.
Yeah, it was just them gushing over instant noodles.
Why, it's how every college person gets through their life.
Yeah, and Powerade.
And pizza.
Oh, pizza was a delicacy.
Well, yeah, pizza's for holidays, but
Holidays.
The pizza place near my college was actually really cheap, so I went there pretty often, actually. Get a couple slices for like $2. Not bad.
oh shit.
No, not your turn yet, not your turn yet.
Nom 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 nom, Joel Burgers.
That did not go as Keikaku.
No, if it was initial outbreak, it would have been a bloater by now.
Tore him apart with my big bastard rod. Ah!
What the? How many of that are we gonna see?
Troy Baker does a lot of things.
I know he does.
You're not gonna survive this trip, are you? Starting a conversation like that.
Don't
Not even
don't
an
talk about the
optional-
future. You just
No,
condemned yourself.
Not even an optional conversation either. Just starting to talk about what we're gonna do when we get back. He just knows she's not gonna make it now.
Yeah.
Before we get out of this building, we're gonna have to do another clicker section, aren't we? I
Yeah, but
think.
this one's purely stealth.
In the dark. Oh, but you get your first Molotov.
These guys aren't doing
And suddenly, that section becomes completely trivial.
Just get them all close together. Throw one Molotov.
Oh no, they're attracted by the sound. They're gonna run to that fire pit anyway.
Yeah.
Oh god, that guy is getting so dangerously close. Sweaty palms.
It's a
sweaty
good thing that
palms.
Ellie doesn't make any noise, because she's just running around like a dipshit.
Penny Arcade made a comic about that.
You gonna shiv this guy?
I'm Batman.
The Last of Us goes on quite a lot longer.
Yeah, and I'll be frank. At points, it felt like I just wanted things to move on.
Yeah.
Hopefully a
like-
potential sequel fixes a lot of these things. Come on, Naughty Dog, I don't want Uncharted 4!
Uncharted 4 would sell more, though. So...
I think
Oh,
so,
they're
yeah.
on the orange line. No wonder this place is shit. I mean, it's better than the green line, but still.
So, are we watching the same stealth kill over again, or did you die between parts? It's nice to know the streets are still confusing.
Yeah. Actually, I think they're more organized now.
Apocalypse did Boston something good. Meanwhile, those bullet holes are flickering left and right.
Magic bullets.
Yeah. Damn you, Magneto.
Climb on up.
Not my problem.
Yeah, the door.
Oh, I thought that.
handle sort
Oh, it was somebody's hand. I thought that it was clipping through the floor.
of- Nope. No, the door shut on one of the infected's arm, and it just sort of stuck to his shoe for a while.
Oh God.
I'm alive. I'll make my way around.
I'm alive. My foot's crushed, but I'll be fine. Yeah.
Bandage will take care of that.
Yeah.
Stump across the wasteland on one leg.
Oh, solo cups. We're gonna get wasted. Woo!
Beer pong.
There are clickers
Get it.
in the next room.
What if you
Stop
disguise
walking
yourself as a
into
colonial
stuff.
soldier?
They'll never see it coming.
Yeah, they'll never see it. They'll be so confused, myself included. I can easily just get past everything. Tess?
Should be an
I
unlockable
see you have
costume.
crafting speed and healing speed completely
Colonial Joel.
unupgraded.
Yeah, Colonial Joel.
Hey,
You know, maybe these zombies are
Tess.
just trying to enjoy the culture. You know. But no.
they
You gotta-
prefer infected.
Stupid door. Give me my money.
Wood.
Only
Come on,
$50, door. Oh,
It's
no,
because-
don't hold
it's-
me back, bro.
It's because Ellie and Tess were on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh god, it looks like it's 16 hours of gameplay ahead of us. How are we gonna get there? Do we really have to go through that many clickers?
Got it. We'll joust our way over there.
Well, to them, fun's probably just not awful. So it's like, hey, I'm not getting attacked by zombies. What a fun day.
Did someone say stickball?
I love stickball. It's way better than ball stick.
Let's do things the Kingdom Hearts way and just beat the shit out of each other with wooden sticks.
Or have annoying as fuck racing sequences. I just want to name the ship whatever I want. I don't want to have to reset 6 times. Ugh.
Welcome back to Last of Us, and we finally have sunlight.
Sunlight!
Yay!
Oh, burns.
I can
Now,
see
technically,
again.
Sort of like the sun is just rocketing around the Earth at super speed. Sun is orbiting around the Earth. Yes, I said that right. No, that was not an astronomical thought.
Okay, we don't need to get entirely 1950s. No, not 1500s here. Jesus.
1950s? Jesus Christ.
Well,
People
the
were thinking that long
alternative is
into
the
it.
Earth is spinning really, really fast and probably throwing everything off.
Or someone's holding down the X button in Sonic Unleashed to change the day.
So it was like way, way far
Oh,
away.
it's that obnoxious looking building from PAX East. Look in the background, the one that's like weird looking. It's just like, oh.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, look at that. And we can say that because we were there.
I know you guys are getting paid for this.
Look, they even got the green shit water and everything.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I guess I was in the wrong plot then.
The Capitol building, now with 20% less funk.
So, accurate portrayal of Boston, it's faster to walk than to drive.
Yes.
No.
Honestly, yes.
What happens now?
And this was supposed to be the team we were supposed to hand her off to.
And they're dead.
Maybe they had a map or something to tell us where they were going.
How far are we gonna
They're
take?
dead,
As
aren't they?
far as it needs to go.
Well, of course they are.
What gave it? No, they're sleeping.
Where was this lab of theirs?
Okay, then why don't we just wake them up?
Only mentioned that it was someplace out west.
The deep sleep.
What are we doing here? This is not us.
Okay, well then why don't we shake them really hard to wake them up?
Not me.
I know that you are smarter than this.
Really? Guess what? We're shitty people, Joel. It's been that way for a long time.
Why are you ignoring me, John?
This is our chance.
It is over, Tess. You going on?
No, don't.
Don't touch me.
Holy shit.
So when did that happen?
She's infected.
During the
Museum
Museum.
raid.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That scene where she was being attacked, yeah.
Ellie,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this.
get a move on.
I never asked for this.
Damn it, Joel.
Stay close to me. We have to move.
Guess we can't go up those stairs, even though it wouldn't make any
Other way,
difference.
other way.
You could just knock that
Backing-
shit down.
Backing up.
Well, no matter
I'm
what
assu-
happens,
now-
you have enough time to wander around here.
So if my Resident Evil experience is telling me correctly, now is the time for an overly convoluted puzzle.
By overly convoluted, you mean you have to find the not a key to put into the not a lock?
Yes.
Not a yes.
Anything to pilfer over here? Nope.
Gentlemen, I have come
you're-
with deals.
You know,
Maybe
one of
I'm
your only
very
friends
easy,
is
though.
down there about to die.
No,
She's
she's
already
dead.
dead.
Oh,
Yeah, she's already
I
dead.
thought you said Tess died at the end of the game.
No.
No, we're talking about Marlene,
Oh, who's Marlene?
Oh,
the Firefly champion met in Boston.
mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Supplements.
Pills here.
Oh, they're Flintstone chewables. Those taste good for like 2 seconds, and then you get to the nasty stuff.
No,
Ooh,
pick up
backing
the
up.
rifle.
Hunting rifle.
Desks in illogical locations.
You know, for all that quote-unquote work the politicians are doing.
No, they just have a game of hide and go seek going every week. I've been there. It's quite fun, actually.
Somehow I don't think they're using those desks. They've got sheets thrown over them so they don't collect too much dust.
No, they can hide under the sheets.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay with me. Come on.
I found the senator under there one time.
Display cases and couches, and they're all just scattered around. One thing about stealth
Oh my god,
sections
look at his
against-
face. It's just... Oh.
You disguise yourself as a receptionist.
How can I help you today, sir? Oh yes, I'm looking for this old guy with our... Hey!
Oh no, that's not him. I have a mustache, see? Oh yes, good sir. Quite indeed.
I don't know this Joel fellow you're talking about.
I did like Tessa's last scene.
So do we just not see her until the end of the game?
Tess is dead.
Marlene. This is dead.
I'm confused. Are you guys just messing with me? I'm really confused.
Marlene is the black girl.
Oh, okay. But Tess, we don't see until the end of the game. And
Tess.
Tess is dead.
I thought you guys said Tess died at the end of the game.
No, we
No,
thought you were
that's
talking about
Marlene.
Marlene dies at the end of the game. The Firefly is Marlene. She dies at the end of the game. Tess
You guys, I
is...
thought you guys said that. I was at when I asked how long until Tess dies.
You said
No,
you were
no,
talking
no.
about
I
Marlene.
think
Talking
it's
about
just a
Tess.
it's a misconception. I distinctively remember you saying she, and seeing that Marlene was on the screen at that point in time, I assumed you were talking
she was
about
injured.
Marlene.
Oh,
Well, that was
didn't
who
even
I was
know
talking
Marlene
about when we were
existed.
talking about
I'm not
the
paying
thing.
that close of attention.
But, you know what? Let's just drop it. Okay, let's clean slate.
Yeah, let's
Tess
just
is dead.
let's just drop it like
Marlene's
Tess.
not.
Let's drop it like Tess.
What are we doing?
Ow. That was an ow to the drop.
By
it
using
like
the
Tess
door.
comment, not to the bad landing there.
Ooh, shiny thing.
Joel, your hoarding days will be the end of us.
Please ignore the suspicious-looking board.
It's not like this display case is made of glass and therefore see-through.
That guy's not sure if
no,
it's
Ellie's
a gun
head
or a
is
snorkel.
completely in view.
Well, again, that's just ally.
Yeah.
North clear. No target.
South's not clear. South's not clear.
South clear. Did Frank always have a southern accent?
Ow. Okay. Yeah. You know, if you're gonna give some enemies armor and helmets, you should probably make sure that stuff like that gets affected. I'd like to see that happen in the sequel.
And that's why they're selling the PS4 reboot. Another reboot.
Wait, Ellie! The ice cream truck's here!
Ice cream!
It has megaphones and bullets. Oh, they really buck up the game.
Well, hey, it's in the apocalypse. They have to protect themselves.
Don't you dare edit that ice cream sound effect out.
I was not the one who decided to start the part while I was still going. Just for the record, everyone. Also, we're getting very close to the part of the game where I stopped the last time I played.
For ice cream.
Ice cream is an acceptable reason to stop playing.
Possibly.
Ellie
you
doesn't
gotta-
bother with the gas mask because she's...
He's already infected.
So who cares?
Whether she's
Yeah.
immune.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Well, even if you're infected, why bother putting it on? Because it doesn't have to affect anything.
Well, the stuff
I
probably
w-
smells nasty.
It smells bad. Put the gas mask on.
I
Oh, now it
wouldn't be
smells like human
surprised
funk.
if it did cause some breathing trouble.
And because
Rocks.
making a gas mask model for her would take time.
Well, no, not really. They just stick a gas mask on her.
Making
much
an
effort.
animation where she puts the gas mask on would take time.
Well, so did making this entire subway section. Somehow I think the gas mask would have just been a drop in the bucket.
You know, you don't have to keep on cutting down my points, man.
It's what
It's
I
what we do.
Get with the program, Matt. Where have you been?
We'll figure something.
I ask that question a lot myself, actually. It's a good thing there's convenient planks of wood. flying
Pallet.
around.
Pallets.
Yeah, pallets. I knew the name for them, I just forgot.
Sure you did.
I did know the name for them.
Have you ever worked at retail, Ted?
Yes, I have.
Well, then I believe that you know the name for it.
What the hell? I thought she was sinking for a second. Ellie, hold your breath.
How do these people take a shower in this
They
world?
don't, I'm imagine.
Nobody showers, nobody shits.
Pilfering their stuff.
Underwater.
So if the gas mask
Joel knows no bounds.
So if the gas mask filters unbreathable stuff into breathable air, why can't he just use it to breathe underwater forever?
It doesn't filter unbreathable stuff into breathable air. It filters unbreathable stuff out of breathable air.
But I want to use
But
it.
if it was any other video game, it gives you instant air. Today's episode, Joel will be played by Psycho Mantis.
You've been playing Super Mario Sunshine, haven't you, Ellie? What?
Wrong system, Psycho.
What's a Mario? Oh my god, the world really did end, didn't it?
I mean, you played a lot of Sly Cooper, didn't you?
Yeah, Sly Cooper. That's what I meant to say.
In fact, we just keep our histories to ourselves.
Sony property.
Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank.
Don't tell anybody.
Uncharted!
Condition. They think you're crazy.
We totally have enough characters to make our own Smash Brothers.
It's like the grass is very obviously still two-dimensional, and it turns with the camera in a lot of cases, I think. No.
Well, that's something that happens in like in 64 games.
Yeah, and...
Well, because if you had to render each and every single individual blade of grass, you'd kill the system.
yeah.
You can do it in Wii U Zelda.
No, that's bullshit.
Well, then I'm gonna call the Uncharted 4 preview bullshit, because that's
It is.
bullshit too. Grab the oh.
Fire
before.
2 shots so you can pick those bullets up.
If I'm full, what difference does it make?
I'd do it.
Fucking kleptos.
Hey, do you want to just leave them there for somebody else
Why don't
to
you
shoot
just
us
take
with?
the bullet? Why don't you just take the bullet casings while you're at it?
Hey, you might as well.
Just throw them at people.
Maybe they could be used as upgrade
Use 'em.
bits.
Maybe use them as thimbles.
Oh.
Oh, hello. Oh no, it's a waste.
Yeah, I upgraded them so I can get 2 uses per shiv.
Ah, okay.
So you can shiv someone while you shiv someone.
Yay.
What if I try using? Now stay with me here. 2 hands.
Dual wield.
I don't follow, John.
Throwing shivs.
Where is your god now? Oh, but
Okay,
then you hit
throwing
them...
shiv sounds badass. Do that.
It sounds badass until you try it, but then you realize you're hitting them with a handle instead of the blade all the time.
Theoretically, you'd get good at it first.
Yeah, it's hilarious, but it's deadly.
It's hilarious, but it leaves a lot of lumps on a lot of people's heads.
They're just annoyed.
Yeah, we can beat the zombie menace one lump at a time. I bet you the Pac-Man machine still works. I'll try to bring that back.
We just picked up a potted plant that counted as 10 supplements. What, are we making
Yeah.
the pills ourselves?
Pills here.
No, it's marijuana.
Yeah, we can grab that, but we can't grab another bullet though.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
Oh, this was Boston, not Colorado.
No, Lewis, the gnome menace.
Nobes, where?
No! Ah!
You don't know true evil.
Those assholes.
Berries creep you out? Really?
No, the gnomes.
They're gnomes.
It's like there are some working arcade cabinets and stuff still, I guess.
No,
Like,
not that
get
I
them,
know of.
Get them some electricity and you can still play on them.
But what about your state high score? Now no one will know that Ass was the best player.
I wish I could play it.
What about Pac-Man?
Well, will we? Tune in next time.
That means no, we're not going to. Thought I'd
Ted?
just spoil that for you guys.
You can't
Dude,
do that. We're not
spoilers.
Dragon Ball Z.
Next episode, Ellie can't play the machine. No, we don't play the machine.
Aww.
Well, we already knew that earlier.
Look, even Joel was disappointed and he doesn't even like the things.
The turning. Not very subtle.
As the world turns.
So, do the days of our,
One life to live in a general hospital. All my children.
with all my children.
With all my children.
Like the cleaning of a house. It never ends.
Mandatory evacuation.
You think?
Not here!
There's like
Sam
records
Goody.
everywhere.
He'll never catch on.
So much vinyl.
This stuff would be worth a fortune if we still used money.
If people still had record players, or CD players, or MP3 players, or music, do you think anyone born after the apocalypse knows what a guitar sounds like?
No, there are people who play, I'm assuming.
Yeah, and I'm sure that they still have like CD players or iPods that still work that they could. That
Yeah.
You'll never be able to update them. No, but you can see the tripwires in Saw. I mean, not in Saw. Resident Evil 4.
What about that Saw game you played one time?
Yeesh. You got a PS3, play it.
Smuggle stuff
No.
in the city.
Okay, good man. Actually, the one time I'll excuse that.
I don't get you people going out of your way to play bad games on purpose. I will
Well, I
never
didn't know about I didn't know of Saul's reputation by that point.
It's a licensed game. Come on, man.
Hey, so was Chronicles of Riddick, and that was pretty good.
So was GoldenEye.
Yeah, GoldenEye.
Okay. And you've named
So was Spider-Man 2.
You
Spider-Man
named
2.
Okay, you do realize that for every good licensed game you name, I can name like 6 that are awful.
Super Star Wars
hear
trilogy.
that Resident Evil Origins Wolverine was a pretty good licensed game.
Wait, you mean X-Men?
The one
Origins.
based off the incredibly shitty movie, yeah.
X-Men
You said
Origins.
Resident
You
Evil.
You said Resident Evil Origins Wolverine.
Oops. Okay,
That's a movie I would
Origins.
watch.
X-Men Origins. I'm sorry, I'm getting my wires crossed because I was thinking of Resident Evil 4 when I saw the tripwire bombs.
Who put a chair up here?
Probably some watch guy.
Another tripwire.
Stay underneath it, okay? Just keep your head low and you'll be fine.
No, I thought to walk through it.
But I want to know what it feels like to have my face blown up.
I mean, what if I live? Then I can say I took an explosion to the face.
What if you don't? Then you can't say anything because you'll be dead.
We won't know until we try. That's how
What if
we
you survive?
evolve.
I guess
What if
I'll
you
just have to
survive,
live in
but you're-
eternal uncertainty. Oh,
What if you-
boo-hoo.
What if you survive but you lose your voice box? How are you gonna say it then?
Well, then I can write it out for people.
Assuming my hands are fine too.
Ooh, a couch.
Oh shit, Rachel.
Rachel!
Hate that shit.
Rachel!
There she is.
And there she went.
That thing scared the shit out of me.
Well,
I understand.
while we're here, let's search the place.
Don't be a wise ass, Ellie.
Did she talk before he even finished speaking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pills.
I thought I took her from the toilet. I was like, Joel?
Well, it's like Booker and all those salts he eats off the floor.
Hey man, that's hilarious. You can find anything in trash cans.
Ethan chicken that will fill you up to max health.
Yeah.
Don't eat that in real life, please.
I forget, how exactly do we disable the tripwires again?
You don't. Well, you
don't.
you could potentially shoot them,
Yeah, I think that's what you have to do.
or you could just. It worked.
Good old brick. Now come back to me. That's not how bricks work, Joel.
I thought I was Captain America.
You know, one day, Joel, there's not going to be a brick for you to toss. Then what?
I'll throw something else at it.
That's a
I'll
problem
throw
for
up.
future Joel.
Yeah.
I'll throw a bottle.
Throw a rock at it.
I just pictured Joel forgetting to release the fairy before throwing the bottle. Oh God, what have I done?
It'll haunt him for another 20 years.
Did you just shoot her?
No.
Doesn't count.
Can you shoot her?
No.
I want to try at this point, actually.
Well, you'll have that. Then you'll have to play the game, Ted.
Yeah, play the game, Ted.
Or I could just borrow your guys' copy.
Or what?
You don't live anywhere near us.
That won't stop me. Did you get bitten by them, or
No.
just sort of?
Honestly,
Resident
though,
Evil logic. Even if you get bitten, you're never gonna get infected because you're the protagonist.
Hey, asshole.
Stop
That guy
shooting
just
through
shot through you. He just shot through you.
Doesn't count.
Hey, hang on, Joel. You got something on the back of your neck.
No, it's just a bullet wound.
Don't. Oh, I'll shoot that bullet right out of there for you.
Thanks, friend.
That was close. You were almost an Ellie sandwich.
It just dope slaps her on principle.
Hey, what? Joel?
Bill.
What are you doing?
Bill.
Let me go.
Turn around and get on your knees.
There's some gear I'm gonna need. It's on the other side of town.
Of course it is.
Now you help me go gather it, and maybe I can put
I'm
something
gonna need
together
4
that
windows, 4 tires, a muffler, a transmission,
runs. For this,
An engine?
leather seats preferably, engine, Roof?
If you want it to look nice, I'm gonna need a good amount of paint and probably a
Some fire decals to make it go
workshop.
extra fast.
Yeah.
Guys, that just sounds like you need an entire car.
No shit,
Yes.
Joel.
So what, are you just expecting to have all the parts and put them together like Lego? It doesn't really work that way, dude.
Fuck you, Joel! I think this could possibly one of the shortest sections of the game if you decide to ignore all the goodies to
Yeah.
pick up.
Well, that's why they probably have this section in the to begin with.
Hell, if
because-
anything, I'm curious to how fast the playthrough is just going from point A to point D without stopping for anything compared to a normal first-time playthrough where you pick up everything you get in sight.
Don't leave the door open.
Got it.
See, he knows what he's doing.
Up the stairs. Move it.
Stay with me. Can't believe you agreed to this bullshit, Bill. What you should have done was just left.
I can hear you.
I can hear you, William.
According to HowLongToBeat.com, the fastest recorded speed run is 5 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
And the fastest 100% run is about 13 hours.
Neat. Well, it is in a way kind of nice that the story doesn't bring up every little thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of, oh, I know this guy named Bill. You can help. Well, okay, who's Bill? What's his whole backstory? How do you know him? It's like, no, it doesn't matter. Right? It's like it doesn't matter right now.
When it comes
Good
to
thing I had all those guys.
this character
You
is
don't
blank.
touch anything.
He came from here, and he feels this
You
way
close
because
the door?
why? You know, it's just like I'd like being able to piece the puzzle together myself.
You just don't have your characters say how they feel. That makes me feel so angry.
Yeah, I'm a big advocate of show don't tell. I love that sort of
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. You don't want anything heavy on the exposition, because then nobody's happy.
Stay here.
What'd I say?
I'm just fixing your stupid pile.
Don't touch.
Okay.
Oh, did she just flip him off?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep babysitting long enough, and eventually it's gonna blow up in
Bill.
your face.
Please just get on with it.
Just get on with it.
Here. Let's get on with it.
Shotgun. Excellent.
I got a shotgun.
Good old reliable.
Your best friend in the zombie apocalypse is always a goddamn shotgun.
Best friend everywhere.
Yeah.
If I had a license, I'd carry one everywhere I went.
If your problem's not solved, you're not using enough shotgun.
Is that a safe a good idea to put that up your ass, Joel? I mean, seriously.
Everything will be fine.
Are you sure this is an explosive device? It looks like just a ball of scissors and other assorted metal
No,
things.
it has explosives in it.
It just I love the grabbing animation because it just he doesn't actually put it away. He just sort of moves his arms around and the stuff disappears. So he's just like going. I don't know. I just find it really funny to look
We're
at.
talking about open to interpretation. I want to know the backstory behind that deli in a can.
Let's see what we got.
Do you
I
have
can
to have a
imagine
certain-
upgrading a shrapnel bomb just puts more scissors in it.
Yeah. All right, Bill, let's get on with it.
Time to sack up.
Play the organ. Diddle-ling, diddle-ling.
Phantom of the
And
Jewel.
then suddenly every single zombie ever comes.
Justice plan.
I lured them all over here.
Yeah.
At times like this, I'm glad I practiced the Assassin's Creed method of parkour.
Good old Molotov.
Kill it with fire.
Mm-hmm.
Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Make another one.
Wait, he just put it back in his pocket.
Yes.
He just put a lit Molotov cocktail back into his pocket.
Long as you extinguish the fire before it goes into the bottle.
This is the only instance I could think of where the phrase "liar, liar, pants on fire" actually matters. Jesus Christ, dude.
As long as you extinguish the fire before it gets into the bottle.
I suggest we move quietly.
No, I'm gonna.
What was that, Bill?
What'd you say? As a marching band comes down the street.
Huh, interesting.
You can't hear me. You can't hear me. I'm Batman.
That guy just looks like he had some really bad sushi.
Ugh.
Oh,
I like how
hello.
in these games, you can always step on zombie's head like a frickin' melon.
Sure, you handle it, Bill. Or not.
God damn it, Bill!
You have infinite ammo, damn it, shoot him.
Yeah.
Bill's gotta be giving Joel the meanest fucking eye ever.
Well, in that case, I just stand right in front of him, flick the flashlight on and off in front of his face.
You're just trying to fuck with me, aren't you? Well, it's not gonna work.
Just be incredibly passive-aggressive.
I would have liked it if he called you out on your hoarding.
Huh. Oh, a little wooden swing set.
How should I handle this? Spoiler alert, you get to play as her.
Oh, right.
They're clickers, Joel.
Clickers.
No,
Picks up a pen. Clickers.
No, I mean...
Garage
like,
door opener. Clickers.
I'm talking about the light, it's like they haven't seen us yet. They're clickers, Joel. They're blind.
Pilfering the stuff.
This is a nice house. Like, sure, it's really worn down. The paint's faded everywhere. But my god.
It just needs a little touch-up
Everywhere.
but we can work it out.
Just like the layout of the house, the rooms, the stuff in it, it's all very nice stuff. It's like when I said nothing of value is lost. I was wrong.
You jumped the gun a bit, arsonist.
So satisfying.
Well, that was easier than I thought it'd be.
Oh no, you never say that! You never say it was easier.
Bill?
Well, irony, Bill's actually a character that survives to the end of the game.
Someone left a ladder on the bus.
Do you get confirmation at the end of the game that he's still around?
Well, I just assume so.
Well, then he might be dead. You don't know that.
Well, possibly. He lives the entire time in which we interact with him.
There was a clicker mid-cutscene.
So how exactly do clickers insta-kill you? Do they just, like, bite you or something?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah. They bite.
Oh.
They
and
go
if
straight for the neck.
Oh, okay, and they rip out your jugular. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Going
Run!
back to The Last of Us. Yes,
Run! Run! Good God, run! What were we doing? Oh yeah, we were running at the end of the last part, weren't we?
Looking for a car.
I think we
high
found the car.
school. It's only slightly more uplifting with all of the people gone and being replaced by zombies.
I can't tell the difference.
So, last
That
part,
pillar.
we found the car, but it was missing its battery, actually. And guess what we're going to find in this part?
A fully functioning working car on its own.
No.
I sense product
Actually, we're
placement.
going to find a different car with that same battery in it. How convenient. Yeah, well, here's the thing. A zombie isn't going to be using pro wrestler techniques on you. It's just going to be flailing mindlessly. So,
Your body, it'll suplex you out of nowhere.
And in this
So-
corner, weighing 86 pounds, it's Zombie Dan!
Oh god!
yeah, so, well, the point is that the zombie isn't going to know how to break the chokehold. It's just going to try its damnedest to break it.
Good old
Shotgun.
shotguns.
Ooh, a scissors grenade.
People just started leaving those around, huh? Alright.
Well, no, the fully made stuff appears in easy mode, but not in any other mode.
Oh, I see.
No, I'm just gonna roll with it.
So it's just gameplay.
Yeah.
They
Damn.
finally
I
noticed the
wonder.
light.
I wonder how they saw me.
That was like you managed to sneak up on a zombie earlier with your light on, and I'm just like, what? Are they that brain dead? Apparently they are.
Well, they can't see. Boomer!
Oh, hey, it's that thing from Resident Evil 6. Wait, no.
No, it's that thing from Left 4 Dead.
No, it is a boomer, it's bad at you! Holy shit.
They call them bloaters in this game, but everyone just calls them boomers. Because that's what they are.
Regardless, they got a lot of fucking armor.
Yeah, fire works
But a
best.
Molotov cocktail says "fuck you," and that's why I love it so much.
Okay, it makes sense. These are parasects. No wonder fire types are more common. I mean,
Only not as tragic.
Probably false swipe too. Catch this guy. He's really good at catching other Pokemon.
No, this false swipe definitely kills.
Now,
Well,
why,
false swipe can kill it just after you've already gotten down to 1 HP.
why am I
it
only
won't do
just
any
now
damage
making the
after that.
connection between Pokemon with fungus growing out of them and the fungus that supposedly infects Pokemon in the insects in the real world?
Because the Pokemon Parasect is a Pokemon taken over by a fungus.
Yeah, but why am I only just now drawing the connection?
Because you don't look up enough realistic Pokemon art in your spare time.
Oh. That's a thing, is it?
Yeah, it is. There's one guy on DeviantArt who makes some really, really good and really, really disturbing realistic Pokemon art.
We call them bloaters.
Okay.
Finish it off already. Down to the last one.
Hey, fuck you, Bill. What the hell?
Yeah,
Yes,
you have
that-
a gun. You have a gun. You do something.
And stop being a parrot.
I fucking hate those things.
I hate it when you do that.
Stop being a parrot.
I'm gonna buff you one.
What, you know this guy or something?
Frank.
Who the hell's Frank?
He
Oh.
was my partner.
Well, that's a bit of a sucker punch to the gut.
He's the only idiot that would wear a shirt like that.
Oh, that's an odd way to identify someone.
He's got bites.
Well, I don't know. You find a dead guy post-apocalypse and he's wearing a Sonic shirt. Might well be me.
Sonic Man, no.
What are you talking about? I wanted that guy to die.
But he had the awesomest hat.
You have that same hat.
Well,
No, but that was actually made of good material. This is pre-order GameStop material.
Yep.
You drive and we push.
Oh, dude, we just went over this. She doesn't have a license.
Well, all she has to do is stay on the road, but
I don't think anyone has a license in post-apocalyptia.
No license to drive, only to kill.
Yeah, but no one wants a note from a friend who committed suicide who says, "I hate your guts."
You motherfucker, this is your fault. You did this to me.
To be fair, he's kind of a dick. Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
pilfering a dead guy's stuff.
I do this in memory of Frank.
Ready?
Wonderful.
Dear Bill, I hate your stinking guts.
Well, fuck you.
Sign Joel. Sign Joel.
You ready to go? Alright, Ellie, start it up.
Wait.
Put it on neutral. Put it on neutral.
Hear that sound, Bill?
Joel, it can wait.
Right there. To be continued.
Welcome to comics. Welcome to comics.
And that's
Ellie.
why I don't read floppies.
Get that.
Back at Bill's. I mean, all this stuff was just lying there.
I think he's torn between laughing and crying right now.
Here. This make you all nostalgic?
You know, that is actually before my time.
Wait, what?
That
It's
is
a cassette.
way-
Oh.
Now, Ellie, that ain't for kids.
Whoa! How the hell would he even walk around with that thing?
Get rid of that.
Look, hold
Just-
your horses.
Okay.
I want to see what all the fuss is
Dear
about.
God. You're a tripod.
Okay, you know, not many games feature a 14-year-old girl looking at porn. So,
Just fucking with you.
I don't know whether never mind, I'm just gonna stop.
I wanted to say something during that scene, but it was just too amusing.
A little early for the pile-up, though.
Screw it.
That's an on-ramp, Joel. An on-ramp.
You're gonna get arrested, Joel. Tell you, man, that track record just keeps piling up. Ow. I I saw that ATM first.
This isn't
Not
Watch
like-
Dogs. I can't just take the money out.
Well, you could break it open and take the money that way.
Not that the
Now
money
that
does any good.
Yeah, it's not worth anything anymore.
No,
but
it actually
still.
it gives out ration cards.
How long does this
Last-
game take? Like in
Over the course of a year.
over
All
the course of-
all 4 seasons.
Oh, okay. So we've only been with Ellie for a couple of days at this point in the story.
Hey,
Then.
dumbass, turn to your right.
Well, he's stuck. He can't move.
What's he
Oh,
doing?
he's stuck behind Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, she's helping.
Helping.
It's over with.
Considering the AI, considering the AI doesn't respond to partners, that bottle might as well have been thrown by a ghost.
Who's there? It's a spirit. Ooh. I'm just curious now, though. What if Ellie starts beating on the guys with stuff? Or do they just see it as the plank just floating in the air?
George, where are all these knife wounds coming from? Help me, you asshole!
Alright. I think that's the last of them. You okay?
But it wasn't The Last of Us.
He said it! He said it!
Not now,
You
Joel.
and good night!
Not now, Joel.
Hey, Joel, turn off the car's lights. You know, you might be able to get that battery out of there.
No, it's pretty much wrecked.
Well, the battery must still be there.
Yeah, are you really gonna want to carry a car battery around with you though?
Hey, we can
Well,
carry
there are
everything
plenty of
else.
cars around. One of them's gotta work.
Just put it in that backpack.
Just because it fits in the truck doesn't mean it fits in like a sedan or something.
So, Pittsburgh is basically Bandit Town, huh?
Yes.
I can
What's
see a
the
lot of-
difference?
I can see a lot. Huh. Ellie, can you open the door for me?
Okay, go.
Yeah, thanks. I twisted my wrists. Both of them because of you. I have to bash bandits over the head with twisted wrists now because you saw your gnarly stuff and couldn't be bothered to stop and help. Good job, Ellie.
You know, I'm just realizing that Ellie is the Tails of this game, and Joel is the Sonic. And that Ellie would be infinitely more helpful because she's got plot immunity, but for some reason Joel's the main character. So.
Well, no, she only has plot immunity because of helpful AI. Once you play as her, no. That goes right out the window.
Ah, God
Yeah.
damn it!
Ooh,
I don't know
what's
why now.
this?
You just got to be picturing Ellie carrying Joel with 2 tails.
Pilfering dead people's stuff.
Pills!
Pills here.
Now we're gonna cut the mattress open and find their life savings.
Health kits are now 33% stronger. Huzzah.
It should be 33.3 repeating. That's the whole screen is taken up by 3s.
Maps are ambush map. Okay. So it's not just a map, it's a map that catches you off guard. You turn around and there it is.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to be there, Map. You sneaky W.
He's the map. He's the map. He's the map.
Oh, good.
You're giving us away.
You know something about crazy bit.
Okay, now it's actually starting to get on my nerves. Stop.
Weren't we? Didn't we just have a touching moment before we got in the car where you told me like how I was doing good and stuff? What happened to that? The moment I start whistling, it's all out the window.
Go back to truck, Ellie.
If there's anything you can forward.
Wait, tourists? Why would there be tourists in
Nothing here.
now?
They're just calling them tourists.
Oh, okay.
What do you expect? They go flip-flops and no wine shirts.
With sandals. I mean with socks.
Yeah.
Oh, oh,
Shoobies.
oh. Yeah, don't you know, after I started playing Tetris for a while, I started stacking blocks.
Sometimes they ran out.
Yeah, Ted, why are you holding out on us?
What are you talking about, Ryan?
What lie are you conjuring up in your head right now?
Me?
Confess!
Lie? Never. Not even one time.
Who threw that?
This place is haunted.
Is that a Molotov? Yeah, it's a Molotov.
You can't use my own tactics against me.